Welcome to Planet Golf's review of the European Tour's Mallorca Open. And as always, all the information I'm about to give you, you can find at planetgolfreview.com, and that will have all the links through to the different bookmakers with the prices I'm about to give you now. So our tips to win: Andre Arnas 22 to 1 with Unibet, Sam Horsfield 25 to 1 with Sporting Bet, and Alexander Bjork 28 to 1 with Paddy Power. Going to stick with Andre this week, even though he missed the cut at the Andalusia Masters. I think that was a bit of a hangover from losing the playoff in the Open de España. He had two top 10 finishes on the Canary Islands swing of the tour earlier this year, and obviously going to another set of islands, the Balearic Islands. He's going to have some more home support, so I think he'll do well this week. Bit of an up and down season for Sam. He started the season really well. He was only outside the top 25 once in 8 starts, and 3 of those were top 5s. And one of those was at the Gran Canaria Open, where he fired 3 rounds 66 or below. So obviously going to the Balearic Islands, think he might enjoy a bit of island life and do well this week. It's 3 years since Alexandra won the Volvo China Open, but he had a top 5 finish at the really tough Valderrama at the weekend, and he played in the Canary. He played two events, finishing inside the top 25 in both events, and obviously he's coming into this week in good form, so I think he could do well. Each way tips: Pablo Olazabal 33 to 1 with Unibet, Ryan Fox 33 to 1 with 888 Sport. 2 top 20 finishes in the last 2 Spanish tournaments for Pablo, so obviously enjoying playing in front of a home support, and had a top 15 at the Tenerife Open earlier in the year. So I think, again, being in the Balearic Islands, I think he'd do well with home support now. Top 5 finish for Ryan Fox at the Andalusia Masters, and obviously, I mean, he's a power game, so play a patient game around there. He's playing really well actually, and that was his 3rd top 25 in his last 4 starts. So he's starting to show a lot of consistent form. So I fancy him to do well this week. Outside tip: Connor Syme 80 to 1 with 10 bet. Another player who done well in the Canary Islands League. He had 2 top 15 finishes, one of them 5th at the Gran Canaria Open, so hopefully he'll carry that through to the Balearic Islands and do well out there. He's gone off the boil a bit of late, but I think he could do well this week, especially at those odds. I think they're great odds. Outside tip: Sebastian Garcia Rodriguez. I mean, obviously he was leading in the first round at the Open de España the other week. I know he dropped off, but I mean, he's 200 to 1, and if he can put 4 rounds together, I mean, they're great odds. And obviously playing in front of a home support again, I think that always lifts a player up. As always, when the fun stops, stop. There's only one real winner, and that is always the bookies. So good luck. Have a good weekend. Bye for now.